Hi, second graders. Happy spring, happy April. We hope you had a wonderful spring break, and we are so excited to be back with you learning more phonics. So in case you forgot over spring break, we are learning about the magic E, and we are still going to be talking about the magic E because the magic E has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. So today what we're going to be talking about is magic E words that make a special sound, that make a Z sound. Now you might be saying, the Z sound is made with the letter Z. You're right, but sometimes in magic E words, the Z sound is spelled with the letter S. It's a little bit tricky. So today we're gonna look at some magic E words that have this sound and are either spelled with an S or a Z. Unfortunately, there is no rule for when to use an S or a Z, so you just have to try it both ways and see what looks right to you. You can always ask a grown-up to see what looks right. If you're not sure, you can look it up in the dictionary or in a book and just try your best. And the more we practice and the more you see these words, you'll be able to tell which ones have an S and which ones have a Z. So just a quick reminder is that magic E words are words that have an E at the end that come after a vowel and a consonant. So we have vowel, consonant, and then the magic E at the end. Remember, the E is silent. We don't tap it out, we don't say it, but the E makes the vowel say its name. It makes it a long vowel sound. If you need a refresh on the long vowel sounds, you can click through the slides and listen to each long vowel sound. So let's take a look at some of our words today, thinking about whether they're spelled with an S or a Z to make the Z sound. Here's your first word. Our first word is pose. Let's tap it out. P-O's, pose. A pose is something that you do, maybe you say, strike a pose, and you do some sort of motion. So pose has a magic E, so we circle the E and draw an arrow to the O because the E makes the O say its name. And the Z sound in P-O's is spelled with an S. So this one is spelled with an S. This S makes a tricky Z sound. Let's look at another word. Our next word for today is gaze. Let's tap it out. G-aze, gaze. When you gaze at something, it means you look really intently. So we have a magic E here. The E makes the A say A, and the Z sound at the end of the word is spelled with the letter Z. Here's our third word for today. Wise. Let's tap it out. Ready? W-eyes, wise. Somebody who's very wise has a lot of wisdom. They're very smart. They've done a lot of things in their life. So in this word, the E makes the I say its name. We have a long vowel I sound, and the Z that we hear at the end of eyes, wise, is spelled with the letter S. So again, there's no rule for when this happens. Sometimes it's an S, sometimes it's a Z. You can try it both ways to see what looks right to you and take your best guess. Or ask a grown-up or look it up. Okay, let's practice some together. Our first word is something that we all have on our faces. What is this? This is a nose. Let's tap it out. N-o's, nose. All right, let's spell one letter at a time. N-N-O Z. I'm hearing the Z sound. I know that can be S or Z. I think I've seen this word before, so I'm gonna try my best guess and I'm gonna see if it looks right. And I need my magic E at the end because I hear the long vowel O sound. What do you think? Does it look right with the S? Yeah, nose is spelled with an S. If you tried it with a Z, maybe you would have recognized that something didn't quite look right. Don't forget to mark up your magic E so we don't forget that we have a long vowel O sound in there. Okay, here's your next word. This one's actually, the word is actually on my shirt, so I'm gonna cover it. On the back of every shirt, you should see a letter or a number that tells you the size. Size. Let's tap it out. Ready? S-eyes. Size. All right, one sound at a time. S-I-Z. I've seen this word before. I think I'm gonna try an S or a Z. Let's see if I'm right. I need the magic E at the end because the I says I. Size. I tried a Z. What do you think? Does that look right? It is right, and this word is actually in the shirt itself. Size is on my shirt. Okay, one more. This is something we put flowers in. This is called a vase. Vase. Let's tap it out. Ready? V-aze. Vase. V first. A. Z. I'm gonna try my best guess. I have to try an S or a Z. What do I think? I'm gonna try an S. I'm gonna see how that looks. Gotta mark up my magic key. What do you think? S it is. So again, when we are reading magic E words that have the Z sound, it can be spelled with either an S or a Z. You have to try it both ways, see what looks right to you, ask a grown-up, look it up to double check, and give it your best guess. And that's all we can do with these words. They're a little tricky, but the more we practice, the easier it's gonna get. I hope you enjoy this week's activities, and I'll see you soon for more phonics. Bye, second graders.